but there is there is a better way, there is a best way you can go about things, and that is what we would want to give our partners in this community. What is the most likely best way you can go about this and achieve a desirable result? And so I always say if you're looking for that answer, only you can discover it, because it has to be something that fits your personality. For those of us who have been following and listening to Napoleon Hill, in Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill says that I'm going to disclose a secret to you. But what that secret would mean would depend on you. You can find it in the first 3 paragraphs of the book. You can find it at the last page of the book. So what we are saying is that secret thing you have been searching for, that's one thing. That one thing that will catch your glimpse and help you to become successful has to be something that fits your personality, and only you can bring that thing to bear. We always say mentorship is basically wisdom without waiting. Somebody who has gone through that path, somebody who has gone through that process and would be able to take you through that process as well. So once again, thank you so much for jumping onto the call. I would want to see some fire in the chat session. I am super excited about what is going to happen tonight. And as I have said before, this is one single skill you wouldn't want to miss when you want to start your business like this. One of my mentors, Gerald Wilkins, says that there are no secret to success, but there are systems to success. And those are the systems we want to expose you to. Those are the principles, the standard, the discipline that you would have to possess as a person to go through this. Let me see some fire in the chat section. If you are so much excited, hey, see, for the past 24 hours, I have been in this mood. And if I think and use my vision to really imagine what is about to happen, I get so much excited and elated, and so hey, it's going to be amazing. So we are going to kickstart the call right away. I have had opportunity to work with this individual for the past 4 or 5 years, and through him, I have connected to some important people that have shaped my life with the kind of thing they have said. Allowing them to speak to my mind and my heart. And so I cherish this individual so much because of the exposure that I go through him. And just as I said, there are always systems to success. And if I would pick one single person who understands systems, one single person who believes that nothing will grow unless you put a system in place that helps everybody and give everybody an opportunity to become successful, that is going to be this gentleman. And so what is going to happen this evening? We are going to talk about how to properly invite. Now, once again, one of my mentors shared this secret with me. And one of the things we want to do is to get people before a presentation, get people to sit in front of a presentation. And that is one of the skills you can use to propel your success to 3x or 10x. That's the truth. But what he said that catches my glimpse, and that is the kind of value we would want to give you this evening. What he said was, one of the biggest problems why people are not becoming successful is not getting people to sit before a presentation. And even some getting people to sit before a presentation. But more importantly, getting quality people before a presentation. That is going to be one of your catalysts to your success, getting quality people. So what we are going to do this evening is to expose you to all the systems, all the principles, all the modules that you would go through to develop the skill to get quality people before a presentation. And so sit back, grab some coffee, grab some drinks, whatever, grab your notepad and your pens, because this is going to be a classroom thing. You need to put these things down, catch all the nuggets, go repeat it, practice it, and as we say, repetition is learning. And once you continue to do this over and over and over and over, it becomes a part and parcel of you. Once again, thank you so much for being on the call. We are inviting one amazing leader in the person of Mr. Jeff Alamide, and this is the individual I'm just talking about. And I'm saying, guys, He has been a blessing to me. He has opened so many doors and connected me to so many powerful leaders in our industry. So without much ado, and with all the excitement that is in the house, along the line, if what we are sharing carries so much value to you, please drop some love hearts in the comments and the chat section. If it's something you feel is going to have an impact on your income generating process, drop some dollars in there. Let us connect with ourselves and have an amazing call. Catch you after the call. Thank you so much. I'll yield the mic back to Mr. Jeff.
Thank you,
Let's roll.
Leader Kwasi. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction, and welcome to all our guests. You know, I'm super excited about this, and I've been on the call with Leader Kwasi all day, and we've actually been analyzing what the future looks like. You know, guys, the future is so bright with this opportunity, and we are so excited about it. And this academy is actually going to be one of the best things that's ever happened to our industry. You know, like he says, system is everything. I promise you. When it comes to this business, system is everything. I so much believe in system. Even if you have your normal business, if there's no system in place, you are not in growth. If you can hear me, please put 1 on the chat session. If you can hear me, put 1 on the chat session, please. Put 1 on the chat session if you can hear me loud and clear. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, like Leader Kwasi rightly said, before I jump onto the training tonight, I just want to share some few values about this, our business. Guys, your business is incomplete without building a valuable relationship. There is no way you can build this business and succeed without building a valuable relationship. This is what a lot of leaders miss. The whole essence of this business is not just about making money. You need to build a culture where people see you in their life very valuable. People see you in their life not just as a business partner, but as somebody they can actually run to and share some personal things that is actually affecting them. You know, I always tell people, you need to look for your own tribe. In this opportunity or in this business, you need to have people you call your own tribe. Build a group of leaders who are, these are my tribe, because I know where they are going. I know their pain. I know what is wrong with them. So once you build your own tribe, it's actually easy for you to succeed. Success will be something like, you know, you are eating cake, because these are people who they're actually looking for what you're looking for. You journey together with them. Once you have your tribe, you don't have to actually give any wake-up call. You don't actually need to actually encourage anybody, because you can see in their energy, you know their goals, you know what they want. Everybody will align together. So if you get your tribe, it's actually easy and fast to win in this business. And you know what? Who you are actually traveling with is very important. Guys, you can get people who their biggest dream in life is just to earn some few change and eat and fine, and that's okay. But if you want to build an empire, who you are traveling with is very important. Get your tribe, know what they are looking for, and align with them and get them on the run. And once you get people, guys, become present in their life. Don't just be that leader who only when you want something from your partner, that's when you're going to get back to them. Or only when you want to, or maybe move a rank, then you're thinking, oh, this person needs to push so that I can push. No. Always connect with people, ask how they're doing, ask about their families, so that when they see your call, they get excited. One of the things I learned in this business is that the moment any partner know that you're using them as a cash cow, I promise you, you are going to actually kill their energy. You're going to kill their energy the moment they notice that, no, the only reason this person is calling me is because he actually wants to rank up, or he wants to make money from the pairing or this. This is something we really need to be very, very careful about. Relate with people and let them know that, no, this leader actually have a very good interest in my progress. Get to know their kids, get to know their family, know what they are going through. Not even probably their kid is in the hospital, you are calling them about presentation because you've not even heard from them for almost 2 weeks, and there's nothing you are doing. You didn't even bother to call them. So these are part of the things you need to actually do. So our training tonight, allow me to actually quickly share my slide. Yep. Okay. All right. Full slide. Okay. Thank you. All right. I'll be speaking tonight about business invite etiquette. This is something very, very important considering where we're coming from in our business. We've actually been through a lot. We've learned from different leaders. And the area we are now is actually how to invite people. Most especially, we have an amazing platform where we have about 3 to 4 presentations a week. How you invite them is very, very important. A lot of us lose people because of how we invite them. So I'll be going to a very short presentation on how to invite. Kindly mute yourself. Can you mute that gentleman for me? Thank you very much. So before I start my slide, let me just quickly tell you, there is no one way to invite. Just understand that. There is no one single way to invite. It actually depends on the situation, the circumstance at which you meet people. That is how you invite. Mr. Kwasi, can you please mute these people? Thank you very much. So there is no one way to invite. You can actually use your language depending on what and where you're actually meeting these people. That is one thing that is very important. Don't just copy what I'm going to teach you and like word for word for how to invite people. No, try and actually look at it and look at the circumstances you are going to use to invite them. And before I start, your job is actually not to convince anybody. Please take a note of that. Our job is not to convince anybody. You understand? Your job is actually to share this opportunity and allow them to take informed decision. This is something very important because a lot of us go into action by saying, no, this is this, this is that. No, the most important thing is for you to just put this information in front of them, allow them to make informed decision. And the truth about it is that there are people where about the moment you show them at that particular moment, they're actually going through some stuff in their life. It's not the right time for them to actually join the business. It's okay. The most important thing, you share the information. There are people who probably a week before you invite them to presentation, they just lost their loved ones. Guys, they're actually mourning at that particular time. You understand? Just understand that that time is not the right time for them. And there's nothing wrong with that. Share your information, let them understand. Even after 6 months, they get okay and they feel like they want to do something. Guess what? They're going to remember that information you share with them. So the fact that you invite them today, they're not joining, that's not a problem. So like our leader said earlier, who to invite, who you invite is just as important as how you invite them. There are something I call 4 checkers when you want to invite people. Self-starters. And guys, just a disclaimer here. This is just to tell you that it's a tick once you are inviting people. It's not like everything has to be 100%. So these are the 4 checkers I always check when I want to invite people. There are people who are self-starters. There are people who they've already been in the system. You understand? And you can see their energy that, you know what, the moment this person comes, they are going to run. You understand? These are one of the things you need to check once you are inviting people. And another very, very important thing, people who are coachable, teachable, and trainable. Guys, this particular topic, I would like to dwell on it for a few seconds. There are people who are coachable. Guys, not only your partners who join your business. I don't like to use the word downline. They are partners. Not only your partners needs to be coachable. Even you in the business, you have to be coachable. And I'll tell you one thing that a very simple example. I've been in a business where people who I put on the business were my former upline. They used to be my upline, but when I joined another organization, they actually come under me because that's how the business works. But now I don't have to necessarily say these people must be coachable, because deep inside me, I knew I have to learn something from them because I used to learn from them before. So being coachable is not just for your downline, it's for every partner. A partner can join you today. Maybe this person has been running 100,000 organization, but they see value in this opportunity and they decide to join your team. Does not mean you have to control them and every time you tell them no, they have to be coachable. No, everybody in the business, that's what I say, needs to be teachable and trainable because everything is in alignment. We need to win together. We need to sit on the table and tell ourselves we want to win. You understand? That is that particular area. Kwasi, please mute this person. Financially able to start the business. Guys, this is something very important, most especially with this our opportunity that we have at hand. Is not an opportunity for, let's say, $100 and this. Some people, they want to start the business and they don't have money. There's nothing wrong with that. You understand? But these are part of the things you have to actually do, because after a whole presentation and this person tell you, okay, I will join, there's nothing wrong with that. But you know what? All these are things you need to check and have a cycle of influence. These people who have, they will come in the business and the next thing, they've already bring 100 people into the business. These are people who are very influential. They have a very good cycle. And how to invite effectively. Before I start, let me just start by saying you need to make your list. I know a lot of us have heard this, most especially people in the business. You've heard this over and over and over again. But you know what? I remember one time we were actually on this particular opportunity and a gentleman from America, one of our top leaders, they asked, how do you actually win in this business? And he said something that I will never forget. He said, keep it simple. Don't overdo it. Don't over-exaggerate it. Just keep it as simple as possible. So guys, one of the very thing we hear every day is to make a list. I know a lot of people would think like, I'm tired, I've been making lists, but guess what? How you do anything is how you do everything. Don't graduate from where you've not passed. How you do anything is how you do everything. In this business, in this opportunity, there is no way you can conveniently win very well when you don't have your list. Because the people you think you've spoken to, guess what? You haven't spoken to them and you're going to miss a lot of people. Okay, know your role. Your job is to invite, don't explain. Guys, once you are inviting people, kindly know you don't share about the opportunity on phone and expect them to come into the room or into the Zoom session and still want to understand the business. Your job is not to explain about the business. Your job is to invite. Kindly know your position. And how you invite someone to see your opportunity is very, very important. It's your first inside training. Once they are coming, you have to let them understand that this is something very big. You understand? And it's an opportunity you are actually about to be part of. You want to hear their own position. It's very, very important for you to hear their own view about this amazing opportunity you've been part of. So don't force them into coming to the business and want to be part of it. The most important thing is for you to share an opportunity and let them take an informed decision. Even while you are inviting them, Don't make them feel like they have to join by force. No. Don't explain the business and don't make them feel like, you know what, it is by force to join. No. Let them make an informed decision, like I said. Always keep in mind that your posture is very, very important. And I always tell people, if you are into this opportunity or this business, if you are talking to the people, your energy speaks very, very loud. The energy at which you come with is very, very important. You are inviting somebody to an opportunity and you are calling them, even in your voice, they're hearing that it's like you are cold. You're not too sure what you're saying. Guys, your energy is very, very important. You need to be very excited and you need to be very confident. Belief is very, very important. The way you carry yourself will determine how people will respond to you. The more when you call them, how you are sounding will determine how they are going to respond to you. Because if you are very excited, people want to know why you are excited. And another point is that you have to carry yourself as a multi-million-dollar organization partner that you've actually partnered with, so that they see the importance in what you are talking to them about. Don't just call people and feel sluggish and feel reluctant, or you just forward them message on WhatsApp inside their Facebook inbox. Some of them will not even go to their Facebook inbox for weeks, and you are sending them something for like in the next 2 hours for them to join a Zoom that you didn't even call them to know what is their status and everything. So you have to build your confidence. Your belief system has to be on par once you are talking to people, because I always say, people buy into your energy. Always keep your goal in mind. And once you are into this space, tell yourself what you want, because this is where your belief system is built. Your goal is very, very important. And that your goal is like a foil into your spirit. Once you're looking at the car you want to buy, the house you want to move your family to, and you're telling yourself, before now and this time, this is what you want to achieve. These are like your own foil. These are things that will foil you to where you really want to be. And listen and genuinely take people seriously. Build a relationship. Just like what I shared earlier, try and build a relationship with people. Because at a point, a lot of people will just send invitation without even calling people and ask them, how is your family faring? How are you doing? How is your job? You understand? People actually buy into people. A lot of time, I always say, a lot of people that join you, they don't even know E-ntrepreneur. Like E-ntrepreneur is new in Africa. Some people never heard about it before. But because of the relationship you have with them, they will tell you that, you know what, since you are in this business, I want to join also. So people buy into people, not into companies. So you have to genuinely care for people and let them understand that, oh, this person really cares for me. And there's some words and phrases and things you need to avoid, most especially in this day and age in this business. And like I say, you don't have to follow everything word for word, but you see, there are some words and phrases that a lot of people have heard several times. And when you actually mention those words, they already conclude what you want to share with them, even without listening to your opportunity. You understand? So now it's the word like opportunity, join this new business, sharing a startup cost, like sharing the amount they need to start the business with. A lot of time you need to actually allow people see what the value they want to get. If people listen to our opportunity, by the time they know how much they need to pay to become a partner in a system that has over 16,000 merchants on it, they feel like, no, man, this is too small. You understand? But guess what? If you actually tell them the amount before they listen to the presentation, you've actually closed their mind. Because at that particular time, they will tell you, 400. No, man, it's too much. But guess what? If you allow them to listen to the opportunity before they come out and hear, oh, this amount, some of them will feel like, no, man, why is this so cheap? For me to have a part in a business where is actually global. I start in the next minute, I can actually expand my business in over 160 countries. The system is working and everything is okay, just for this token amount of money. That's why you need to avoid sharing startup costs before people get into your meeting. So now, presentation, meeting, seminar, talk about upline, talk about speaker, multi-level marketing, network marketing, this thing that I'm doing. These are part of things you need to avoid when you are doing your invite. You need to just keep it very simple. And another very important thing is to manage your expectation. Like last week, we told people, you know what, invite 5 people into the Zoom the next day. I'm sure a lot of people, the minute they call the 5th person, they drop their phone and they feel like, okay, at least I've done my best. I've invited the 5 people they asked me to invite. In this business, you have to expect at least 20% of people to say yes and attend your event, either on Zoom or physical. So if you are asked to invite 5 people, like leader VP Mohammed said, you have to make sure you conclude 15 people. And guess what? If 10 of them appear, that is a win-win for you. But if your target is 5 people, you need to make sure you conclude an invitation for 15 people. So if on the worst case scenario, you'll be sitting on the 5 people on your call. And like we said, the system we have right now, we're having 3 calls every week. If you invite 5, that is 15 in a week, that is 60. You are actually sharing this opportunity to 60 people in a month. Guys, in 90 days, your business can never be the same. In 90 days, if you calculate how many people you've shared the business with, that is about 180 people. That is about 180 people approximately you've shared the opportunity with. If you keep inviting minimum of 5 every week. And with that kind of exposure, there is no way your business will not fly to the next level. And the formula for inviting, guys, this is something I learned from one of my mentors who actually been a blessing to my life. Once you want to invite people, guys, don't text them, don't send messages. Very, very important. How you take people is how they are going to take you. If you really take people seriously and you want them to be part of your business, guys, you need to actually respect them. So you need to pick up your call, get on your list. You want to call Mr. Jonathan. 1, you need to actually get on the call directly with Mr. Jonathan. Don't just send him a message, because you don't even know what is happening to him, what is the status of his family at that particular time. Probably he's even at work, you know? So you need to get on the call, check on them, get familiarization with him, let him understand that, oh, Jeff have not heard from me for about 2 weeks and he decided to call me, you understand? That alone warmed their hearts. That alone makes them feel like, oh, this guy truly cares. So you need to actually call people and get that familiarity with them before you even discuss business. Because at that stage, you will be able to know what this person is actually going through. Because that's the stage where you're going to ask about the work, about the family, and some of this conversation will lead you to say, but what you just said now has actually made me remember that there's this opportunity that I've just been part of, and probably this can actually work. You understand? Because like I said in the beginning, how to invite actually depends on the circumstances you are with people. There's a discussion that will lead to where you easily tell him, come, that is actually the best thing that will work for you. I've been in a situation where somebody actually come to my office for a different stuff. And when we get talking, I'm like, you know what? There's this thing I've just been part of. I was away a few weeks ago and somebody showed me this opportunity. Can I just play it with you and play the Zoom recording for you? And I played the recording and the person was like, wow, I want to be part of this. So circumstances will always differ. How you meet people different. You can just sit next to the person on the bus and you start talking, and the next thing, the conversation will lead to inviting them for Zoom. So whatever I'm sharing tonight is actually like a pointer for you to actually use to get to how to invite. Mention their wants. And if you don't have a conversation with them, you will not know their wants. So the moment you start having conversation, that is when you start knowing that, oh, this is where this person is liking. You now twist your own invitation to say, okay, you come. This will link back to what we're discussing. And it will make sense for them. And they will look forward to the invitation. So confirm their seriousness and lock them in. The most important thing is to actually edify your opportunity. Edify your opportunity to the extent that people will look forward to the time. They will be looking at their time and say, you know what? It's about 10 minutes for this opportunity this gentleman spoke to me about. Let them see how this thing can actually take them from where they are to where they want to be. That edification is so important that you just keep them in that space where they see this as the best thing that will ever happen to them. So once you edify it, you let them know that, okay, this is the next big thing that is going to happen in Africa. And the next thing they're looking at the time to be on the call or to come to a physical meeting. So once you're on the call with them, try and block their time, clear their calendar. This is also very important, asking them to block their time, because a lot of time people are always busy with their own life. That's why I'm saying that you need to check up on them. 7 o'clock tomorrow, what are you going to be doing? Oh, I've got this, I've got that. Okay, can we make it on Monday? Because if it's not Friday, the next available date is going to be on Monday. You understand? Allow them to choose. And the moment they choose, okay, Monday is fine with me, 7 o'clock. Okay, I'll send you the link. And 1 hour before the Zoom, send them a reminder. Let them know how important it is. Don't just send them a Zoom from Friday and till after the Zoom you are calling them. No, people are busy. There's a lot of things going in their life. Send them a Zoom on Monday morning. Send a reminder. Tell them that, you know what, that thing we discussed on Friday is going to happen 7 o'clock this evening. 6 o'clock, get on the phone. Tell them in the next 1 hour, we'll be on the Zoom call with one of the best in the industry. And the next thing, guess what? They start expecting. Even then, they are more anxious than you because of how you edify the opportunity. So, and once you close it with a verbal brochure. And this is something that a lot of people actually make a mistake with. You understand? Once you ask them how their family and everything, call their name. You understand? Like, Jonathan, is this good time to talk to you? Always ask that question, because you don't know what this person is doing on the opposite side. You know, mention their wants. Jonathan, you told me you wanted to leave your job. How is everything going? You understand? You want to buy a new house. You want to grow your business. You know, you want to find additional income. These are part of the discussion you've already had with them. So if you don't have a familiarity with them, you will not know that they want to leave their job. You will not know that they want to move from their house to another house. So that is where you get time to lock them in. You understand? And if the conversation continue, that's when you realize that, were you serious when you tell me you want to leave your job? And in that conversation, you start sharing a lot of things that they'll start opening for you. And this allow you to key in and give them a serious understanding of what they're about to expect. And that's what is going to raise their expectation on what they want to listen to. There's a lot of people who, before they even listen to the opportunity, they're already sold because of how you sell the opportunity to them. So you clear their calendar, you block them out. If they ask what this is about, like I say, don't explain anything. You understand? Don't explain anything to them on the call. make sure they listen by the Zoom or their physical presentation. So this is something I really want to share. Thank you so much. And before we go, let me close this. I just want to keep a short reminder about our African partners, that we have a competition going on, and it seems a lot of people are forgetting that they need to be in Dubai this year. We have a competition going on, and how to qualify. You become a sales director with an organization of minimum 60 BAs. These 60 BAs can be any package. That's 60 partners. And in this particular competition, your airfare to Dubai, your return ticket is going to be paid, 4-night stay at the hotel in Dubai, and 3-day leader event access. Value of the ticket and hotel is $1,500. Guys, this is doable. You need to get your partners on board. Everybody needs to be part of this run. This competition is one of the things that will actually blow your business. And now this is another very, very, I don't want to call it simple, but yeah, it's more doable. You need to be a team coordinator. But kindly note, on this particular promotion, only for the first 20 TC to qualify, team coordinators to qualify. So the first 20. And now on this particular qualification, you have to buy your own tickets. So it actually depends on how you want it. You want to buy your ticket, or you want a full all expense paid trip. So for this is a team coordinator. For you to be a team coordinator is to bring 3 people, and all the 3 people bring 3 people. That is the most simplest kind of promotion I've ever seen. You bring 3 people, those first 3 bring 3 people. They don't have to be the only 3. 3 people under your genealogy just have to have 3 people. Then you're already a team coordinator. So that is the next promotion, the promotion we have. And I really want us to pack this promotion and get to Dubai and meet with the founders and get some very valuable trainings from them. Thank you so much, Leader Kwasi.
Okay, thank you so much, our superstar brother Jeff, for an amazing training. As usual, always simple, clear, direct message, and short and sweet. So everyone, what I want to say, I think everything's in this academy is clear. It's just to help you to grow in your business and to show you the right direction, because many people, they are attending the academy, they have some experience in their life, but maybe they don't have experience about networking field. But it's okay, we are here to support you and help you and to give you from A to Z. But again, as Mr. Jeff, what he just mentioned, make your business simple. You don't need to make it complicated. Make it simple. And please, tomorrow, the same time, we have a presentation. So please, as Brother Jeff, he just mentioned, invite 15, 20 people. So you will be sure you have minimum 5 or 10 people in the presentation for tomorrow. Don't forget, invite from now. Thank you so much, and see you all tomorrow, the same time.